Hello, everybody. This is Nick with Topics, and I just want to say that the feedback on the last video is pretty insane, and I want to thank you guys for watching it and everything. People are saying that it's being pushed by algorithm or something. Listen, I do not know anything about the algorithm. I really don't care, but if it's making your guys' day, that's truly what matters to me. So, it's a diamond. That's diamonds. I came. I saw. I came. I saw. I take what's mine and take some more. On that, I wanted to provide you guys something actually interesting that popped in my head. So from March 22nd all the way to March 31st, no, to March 27th actually, I've been working a certain job. I'm gonna tell you what that job is. But this video is about, you guessed it, actually earning you some money while you're a teenager. Now I'm 19. I'm not gonna, go around fucking selling you courses. That stuff is actually getting on my dick a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, just buy this $6,000 course and I'll teach you how to give me more money. Basically, the way you earn money is pretty simple. You want to find something that you find interesting, and then you want to work on that skill for a couple of years. You're a teenager. Doesn't mean even if you're actually in your 20s, you can find something that you're already kind of good at, because you will develop something that you're kind of good at, and then you will kind of search. You can either search for an outreacher and let them have like 20% of your profits, which is actually, I think that's pretty fair. I'm going to explain to you like a step-by-step how to do that, but or you can go to like job boards on Reddit. That's actually where I find most of my clients. Now, I'm not gonna hide to you the job I do personally for earning some extra cash while, jumping around and playing games so I can pay stuff. It's actually video editing. Video editing is extremely luxurious service because you can charge up to $120 per hour for that service. Now, since I work with YouTubers that aren't big, I kind of charge them for about $80 a video, an 8-minute video. So it's about like 80. What the fuck is with the diamonds today? Thank you, God, and Minecraft and everything. Damn. Okay. I'm getting spoiled. But I charge around like $40 to $60, depending on how big of a YouTuber you are. But like for people who are really small, I just charge them like $80 per video. And that's not a lot for an 8-minute video, actually. Now, when you convert it to my currency, that's actually a good sizable pocket change, right? So having 2 returning customers earns me about $5,000 like a month. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, not $5,000, like 5,000 in my currency, which is about like $2,200 per month, which is, I mean, doesn't seem good to all those, Andrew Tate's wannabes. But if you're gonna speak about it honestly, that's some good earned money when you're a student. Now, for how I did it, it's pretty simple. I went and became an agent for already experienced editors. Now, the reason I became an agent personally is to gather some business experience. Now, you're probably gonna do that for like a month or 2. I did it for 4 actually, and I earned a lot less money. I earned about like $70, right, for all those 4 months of work. But that taught me how to actually reach out to people, right? You're gonna get like you get a 20% cut, from this stuff, but what it gives you some experience on how to actually reach out to people, what to say and what to not. Now, for a lot of you who have already clicked away, thank God, that's where the story ends. But for people who have actually stayed, now that you're out of that phase, you've been kind of marketing for 3 to 4 months. Now, that's not really hard. The easiest way to do is just go on Reddit, searching for or looking for, and then what you are, there, or just going to hiring boards. If you're a programmer, it's actually a pretty good thing because you can get up to like $300 to $400 just per job, and then even as an agent for a programmer, you can earn a decent chunk of change actually. So always become an agent first. Don't start some random ass agency. Don't do that. Just become an agent for a couple of video editors, right? Or just one video editor. Well, not a video editor per se, pardon me, but like whatever you are looking for. Now, I know that some of you, it may be a bit different. Like what I actually thought, I was thinking this video idea, I posed myself a very big challenge, which is like, what if somebody's a violinist or a bassist? Like, how are they gonna agent? Well, in your case, you'd be better reaching out to beat makers and producers, right? Asking them, hey, can I do this for a track or do this for a track? Now, these should be free samples because you can't really be an agent for a bassist, right? If I'm not really that deep into how bands work, But if I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me, because that's only going to assist others who are actually willing to go to this advice. I hope you picked up a pen and paper, because there's no motion graphics, no, thing to keep your attention. It's just me yapping away. Now that you kind of got, advanced, well, not really advanced, but, you learned what to say and what to not when reaching out to somebody. Now let's discuss how you should, find your rates and actually find better likelihood with jobs. Now, for me, I reach out to at least like 10 to 20 people a day for jobs, and then I kind of people are always going to try to haggle you for jobs, and don't be mad at them. Like, if you were searching for something, you're going to try to get it, cheaper, and that's fair. That's why I always set my rates a bit above what I would consider my standards. So if I go, for example, with somebody and I say, hey, my rates are actually $60, they're going to say, that's a bit too much for me. Then go, how about 40, right? And I haggle down to a price that I actually want to do. And some people can actually, call that out pretty simply. I got called out once for that, and I said, hey, you have great observation skills, but that's just marketing. I'm just trying to feed myself. So be aware of haggling, and be aware of that people are going to try to scam you if you're going to be a video editor. I had to pause for a bit because I had somebody come over real quick and I had to finish something. But the biggest adversity, if there wasn't, caught in the recording, is actually your laziness. Now, laziness can be attributed to a lot of things, right? It can be attributed... Why is there no sound at all? There's actually no sound at all. Wow. How did that happen? Okay, I managed to have the voice return. Yeah, there it is. Now it works. A little shut it off and on works pretty great here. Now, how to overcome laziness? I think I, talked about it, how to beat your addictions type of thing. So I won't bother you with that. The video is going to be linked, back up there, so you can kind of do it. But one thing I'm going to tell you is, if you joke about you being something, most of the time you actually become that, right? So now you shouldn't start joking about you being the best person on earth, but you should be mindful of what you call yourself. For example, I stopped calling myself stupid, and I stopped thinking that I'm stupid. That's a genuine thing. Now, one thing it is when you record stuff and then you want to exaggerate. Like, for example, I have a main channel and I have this channel where I talk to you guys on a more personal level. And then I have my Nosy Nick, the official channel, where I create stuff that is kind of like a relaxation project for me, right? Something that, I look forward to kind of explore my creative ability and enhance, my entertainment factor for people, right? Because YouTube is kind of something that I wanted to do since I was a child. Like a child, right? So that's how I want to earn my money long term. But short term, I'm going to be an editor until I can support this. Now, here's the thing that you shouldn't do. Right, you shouldn't follow these guys that you see online. Generally, I am one of those guys you see online, but I think I gave you the most simplest, I give you the answer that I know works. And it's actually realistic. Right. Now, you are eligible to say that's unfair, or that I'm treating these guys unfairly. I always read through your comments and stuff, and I understand it's a bit hypocritical that I say don't listen to guys online, and like legit, I am a man, have a penis, and I speak online, so it's pretty fair. It's a fair point. It's a fair point to any drama channel that's gonna view my fucking account in like 10,000 years. So. But the only difference is that I actually spoke, not to entertain you like those guys do, but to actually give you something that you should do. Because if you look at all those channels, right, just genuinely take this thing, look at all those channels and look what content they give you, and try writing down pick one video that's from the same topic, right, and then look at every single channel. Right? If they were actually that different and everybody knew some secret method, they wouldn't be all reciting the same garbage, right? That's legit how it does. An editor will, like an editor that actually works full time on this, wouldn't tell you that they got the same way that I got my job, right? I mean, of course, there's going to be some people who clash, but most people are going to have the varying experiences, right? So some of you might watch this and try it, some of you might try something else, but nothing is ever kind of the same. Well, all those guys do the same thing. That's my point. Now, do this thing that I told you, just try it, give it a couple of months, or maybe just, immediately hop in if you think you have some, business background and you think you're, liable enough to get deals. But one thing that I'm going to tell you straight from the bat is to not overestimate your ability to create and have deals. Do not get sad when people reject you or, tell you, well, not right now. Always at the end of a message, try to ask them if you could keep their contact or if they could keep your contact in case they ever change your mind. Don't just go into Discords and DM people. Only DM people that search for the jobs. You can always contact YouTubers through their, business mails. That's always something that you can do because business mails are made for that. But do not DM them on Discord unless they actually don't have a business email, which you should always... My practice when I do that is to DM their staff and ask if it's okay to send that message to them. And sometimes people go, yeah, that's fine, go message him. And sometimes people go, hey, we can send that message to him, and if he likes it, we're gonna tell you. And sometimes they go, well, he doesn't really like those requests, and then I ask for an email that I can refer to, right? So now that you have gathered some, intelligence, also one quick tip before I go, it's that do not get, do not get like dragged down from your main price to a lower price just because somebody, is having a bad day or, they try to pull that, oh, I'm so depressed victim card on you. Don't fall for that. When people start doing that, be heartless because those people are genuinely heartless. Then like 100 cases, only one of them is actually correct. But if they couldn't meet your budget, they should just search for somebody else. Do not be rude to people. Remember my golden rule. Remember the golden rule that I speak almost every video, right? Actually, I'm not a native English, and you can hear that. You can hear that in these couple of sentences. Oh my God, what's down there? I love how you can hear that. But treat people the way you want to be treated. That's the golden rule, and it applies here as it applies everywhere else. Keep that in mind. And never underestimate the ability that you have to change the world for a bit better. I changed the world for a bit better by having like 20 to 30 people listen to these videos and actually have something out of them that's, worth their time. One more tip is to never brag about how much money you make a month. I told that because I told you how much I make, just because I want you guys to get a picture of what is kind of realistic. And this is actually on the good end. This is on the good end. Right? This is not on the low end. So be respectful. Don't brag around, because whatever you have can be taken away, and I'm going to be talking about that another day. But since we emerged from our cave, I want to thank you so much for watching. My name was Nick, and that's a weird hill over there. Also, if you ever want to, just have some entertainment, I always have the main channel. I rarely upload on it because I don't really work on my videos anymore. I just pay an editor to do it, and I pay him, handsomely for the work that he does because I'm an editor and I understand how much, time goes on it to make those videos. But still, there's a lot of passion projects of mine on there that, might actually interest you, and some documentaries that you might be interested. Also, shout out to the dude who left that, comment. I'm actually gonna pull it out here and read it for you guys real quick. This video is from just a Bleach fan 845. Also, should I read your guys' comments? Because I wanna give you some respect back. So I think I'm gonna make this something. Now, I'm not going to read the first sentence because I don't think, I saying in third person, I absolutely love this guy, is weird. It sounds, like an ego boost. It's very uncomfortable for me to say it. But I'm going to scroll down to the comment. So here we go. Just talking about all these different ideas and unique and interesting philosophies, this has been one of the most touching mornings for me getting ready to school while watching a severely unknown, to my absolute surprise. I mean, yeah, thank you, but I don't think that's, I don't think that's something surprising. guiding, probably one of the most calming and relaxing things you could possibly watch. It is so easy to talk to him, and basically what he encourages is interaction with the viewer and connection to be made. By using his relatability, I had somebody else come to the door, but that's completely fine. So let's continue. Really sets the vibe as something to ease in after a day at school or work or something stressful, and something to laugh about. Absolutely incredible videos, man. Whether you continue to post or not, just know I love your content and would absolutely love to see more of this. Now, obviously, I reply to that comment as I do with every comment that I get on this channel. Well, I try to reply to did I skip any comment? I don't think I did. I even kind of try to see if there's any hate comments, but I haven't really been getting any. Wow, hello there. Did you see that? Anyways, these type of comments, they are really the reason why I make these videos, and I want to thank you so much for those. And I want to thank you for sticking true, because like usually people don't really do that. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Do whatever you want, man. Now it's up to your life, in your hands, not mine.